Hey guys, Mr. Stevens here with another lesson. This time we're coming to the point of this unit, which is bringing together everything we've looked at so far and actually looking at some maps and scale drawings. So this is the kind of thing that I mentioned to you when we first started looking at ratios and dividing ratios. This is the scale on a map. And basically the way it works is you measure this, what is meant to be 1 centimeter, and then you can measure 1 centimeter here on the map, and you know that this distance represents 500 kilometers. So some defining scale drawings. We use a ratio where we have the drawing length to the actual length. So this scale drawing up here has a ratio of 1 centimeter to 500 kilometers. And you can express it that way, or you can express it without the units. When the scale is so different like this, it doesn't make sense to write 1 centimeter to how many centimeters are there in a kilometer? 100,000. So you would be writing about 50 million here. It doesn't make sense to write a ratio like this in that form. But with a more simple ratio, like the one here in the example, 1 centimeter to 1 meter, you can write it without the units as just 1 to 100, because there are 100 centimeters in a meter. Both of those are valid ways to write the ratio. And this still is a valid way to write the ratio. It just doesn't look very clean to have 50 million on one side of your ratio. This one looks a lot neater. Let's dive straight into an example. A scale drawing has a scale of 1 to 50. Find the actual length if the drawing length is 30 millimeters. So we have 1 to 50 is our scale. On this side we have 30, and we want to find out what goes here. So the simplest way to do that is just take our scale and times it by our 1 part. And we end up with 1500 millimeters, and the question tells us to answer in centimeters, so we just divide it by 10 to put it in centimeters. And now in part B, we have to go the other way. So the ratio is still the same, 1 to 50, but this time we're trying to find the drawing length if the actual length is 4.5 meters. So again, when we were going this way from drawing length to actual length, we multiplied by 50. When we're going back this way, we're going to divide by 50. 4.5 divided by 50 equals 0.05 meters, which is 5 centimeters, which is 50 millimeters. Now this, when you have to change units like this, we could have either changed 4.5 meters into millimeters, or you can work with the answer like I did. Either way is valid. Okay, now you guys are going to have a chance to practice this. You're going to do every question 1 to 4, and then after that you'll do the even numbered questions, 6, 8, 10, 12, so on. Thanks guys.